Our Black Friday sale is going on now. There are bonuses, rebates, coupon codes, prizes, and more. Everything has been lowered up to 20% off the sale price from Baby Lock. Right now, you'll see the low price that's been reduced on all of our Baby Lock models online. And then I use Black Friday 10 to save an additional 10% up to $300. I mean, it's just amazing, the savings. But I want to talk about professional style embroidery machines and what makes them different. So all that technology that you have, you can't embroider a machine if you can't get the product into the machine. And our professional machines have this nice narrow arm. So here's your flatbed machine. Don't try this at home because I didn't press go on that top one. I've seen some of you try to put too heavy of a bag or a product in there, and you can't embroider. And the onesie, I'm still working on that onesie. I mean, that is the most difficult thing to do. But if you have the right equipment, it's not. So the professional style machines have hoops that have two connectors. So that big bag, and you can put all the bulk in there. And for onesies, it fits right over that narrow open arm. And see, that's the thing. The right equipment makes it so you can embroider just about anything. And so the other thing about this is performance embroidery, every single stitch is supported. So that's called a hopping foot. Every single stitch, it comes down, supports it. And you've got a commercial bobbin system that is steel on steel. But ours thread needles. Now, if you look at industrial machines, they don't have needle threaders. They even have round shake needles. They're difficult. All our machines are professional performance, but with technology. It has a needle threader. So the Baby Lock Capella, I want you to think about this here. It has one needle, but it's a professional machine. Do I need more than one needle? Maybe not, because sometimes you're just doing 1 or 2 or 10 projects. You don't need to change all the colors. You just need to be able to get that onesie or that bag or that hat into the machine. And so a lot of our customers have a full featured sewing embroidery machine, but then they add the Capella. And so again, lots of options for embroidering on bags, on pockets. You can buy a hat hoop that can do a true hat frame, but this also has a large 8 by 12 inch embroidery area. So the Capella is an amazing product. It has a 7-inch screen, and you'll start seeing a lot of the same characteristics and how to work with it, from editing, the way you can just move your designs, copy paste. You can do color editing on it. You can size it. You can, I mean, it's really, what I love about it, the machines from the same manufacturer, they operate the same. So many of our customers have both Brother and Baby Lock machines side by side, and they're able to work with them, and they're very similar. And I like that. So the Capella has a wonderful screen. It has 25 built-in fonts, and I can arc and array and adjust them. And so truly, it's an advanced machine that you can use for business or as just the machine to embroider on things your other machine can't do. Both the Capella and the Array has crosshair laser. That's like that 2-point laser, but it's more exact. So I'm going to show you this shirt that I made. I actually took and put the pocket in crooked and aligned a line on it and did our logo, matched it up perfectly by connecting those 2 points. It is really the best positioning system for professional embroidery, because often you are hooping things and you don't have to hoop it so perfect, and you can align it up wonderfully. Now, the Capella, one step up above is the Array, and it's a 6-needle machine. It has a faster ramp up, but it also has a lot more advanced editing tools. So it has the large 8 by 12 inch embroidery area. It also has a lot of built-in embroidery designs, 100 built-in embroidery designs. This has 50 different lettering, beautiful fonts. I love the Array, the script on that there. And so it is a lettering machine because it does a lot. It also has 11 giant monograms. I actually had that sample. I'm going to show you on that. And the sizing program, remember the sizing program I showed you? It's on this. And so I had that same powerful sizing tool. But there's so many different optional hoops on this. Magnetic hoops, hat hoops, quilting hoops. I'll show you one for pant legs and sleeves, because they designed this to be for business. And so a lot of the things you make money on are the things you make. Okay. And so that's what's wonderful about these professional series machines. Now, you want to go a step up. Let's go to our 10 needle, and in this case, the Brother PR 1055. It has all the top model features on our current top model, including the ability to design my own design from the sketching. I'm actually going to show you this. This is my daughter drew this. This is a octopus. She sketched it out. We scan it, and we can proceed to actually select the functions and draw right on the screen and create some amazing artwork. It also has 36 of those fills. Remember the fills I showed you on the Altair? This has 36 of them. So I can create my own designs using those fills. It also has quilt borders, automatic quilt borders, so I can take on the sashing up to a king size, and it automatically lines things up. And the how it lines up is more, it's actually better than a laser. You can actually do a virtual display of the stitch and line it up to the thread so you have perfect placement. So let's go ahead and let's go over the different professional model machines. So right here we have the Baby Lock Array and the Capella, but let's just show some of the things that they can do. We're going to go up close up here. Like here is a backpack, or I think it's a cooler, okay, embroidered right on that sleeve. This is the actual bag that was done. This is heavy. That was done in that video. And this was hooped, and because it can fit around the open arm, it's amazing. This is one showing one of the optional round hoops. See, a round hoop, it's easier to hoop because it's round, because I don't have to find what corner, but it also does not leave a hoop mark. Coming down here, let's come all the way down to the Capella. And one thing about the Capella is that it's very simple, but it also has a 4-thread stand, and it has it where I can tie thread and pull it through. And so it really quickly can change it. But we're going to go all the way down to the Capella here, down to here, and I'm going to take out this bag was hooped, and see it hooped, and see that narrow arm. See, there are machines today that call it open arm embroidery, but this is a cylinder arm, and so I have 2 connections. I could even a shirt is much easier on it. And then there's that steel on steel bobbin system. Now on the screen itself, I have actually this design right here. But we're going to go ahead and escape out of this. Okay. And so we have all different types of fonts. So there's my font. So you see the similarities to working with different companies' machines, but the Baby Lock and the Brother are very, very similar. I like this right here. This is, we got different lettering. I'm actually going to show you that on the Rave. But it's really a very simple design. I like this right here that has some sports designs on it for lettering. Now, we're going to stay with that close-up view, and let's go over to some of the hats that I've done. This is an optional hat hoop system. We can come right through here. That's available for any of their machines. I did that hat. Did this hat right here. And then this backpack. So again, these are things that you can't do on other machines. Now let's go over to the full screen here and talk about the array. Okay, so the array here, before I show you what's on the machine, let's point out some more samples that I did here. This is the actual shirt that was in the video. So we have a close-up on this here. And I re-hooped this, obviously that was done, but I want you to see it's not hooped straight, but look how straight this is. That's exactly how I showed the video. So that crosshair laser is very, very valuable in doing that. Now, this is another sample, and then I'll switch sides and let you guys see the screen. This is my sleeve or pant leg hoop. I mean, that's something, you cannot do something that narrow without putting the seam back on. There's even an accessory, and that's an optional hoop. There's even a hoop for doing shoes. Why? Because people like them embroidered on shoes. So that's why you want professional. So let's switch to this side here, and we'll get the screen on there. And then I'm going to view here. So we got the screen. All right. So let's go over some of the designs here. This beautiful design right here. Okay, that was found right under floral. I just want you to see the detail of this here. Okay, beautiful design there. Now let's look at some other things here. Let's return. There's my monograms that we stitched out in there. So where would that be? That'd be right here. So to see the size of these here, that letter A, look at the size of that. Huge. Now, right here I've got the little onesie. Okay, but I want to show you the power of this. Now, I already showed you the sizing in the video and everything, but there's one thing I want to show you is something very unique. Let's take these monograms. Okay, so this has the 3-letter monogram, and I can take my first letter and put in G. No, that's not, that's E. I don't want E. There's G. Nope. Got to know my alphabet. So let's do medium. I think medium's the right size. Then I'm going to go to middle, and we're going to do M, and then go end. Okay. Now, why would you do this? Well, it's a presentation. I want you to see the power of what this has. So I set this in the hoop. Now I have automatic patches. I can do all different shapes right there. And what this does, I choose the size of the patch. It does an automatic applique. But watch this. I'm going to take this to the corner. I love this multiplier. I take this and I want to go sideways. Now, let's adjust the space. And then let's go end over end. And adjust the space. Center. Okay. Now, when I did this, it does an automatic, I can have it do an automatic color sort. And it does it so it would do all the outlines, all the colors. And when it was done, I stitched it here. And what I did is I sent it, see, the scan, let's go to full screen here. I use a scan and cut for other machines, which is it's a Brother scan and cut, but I can use it with any Brother or Baby Lock embroidery machine because I took it on a USB and I put it in my scan and cut. And there's two models that will do that. And I cut out these little medallions out of metallic foil. Probably should have chose something else, and I embroidered this. Let's go a close up here. I embroidered it on water-soluble sticky surface. So I can actually dissolve this, and I made patches. So that's kind of why you want to scan and cut as well. But that's kind of a cool feature that I can work with this. Oh, and by the way, I chose, instead of circles, I chose hexagons. Yes, I know that they're not circles. So I changed my mind. You can change your mind. So there's a lot of wonderful features on that. Now, let's go over, and I want to go over to the 10 needle, the PR1055X. So right here, I'm going to show you how I made, or actually my daughter made this, this octopus, and I'm going to show you my design center. So let's swing over to the screen. Okay, and so let's go ahead. Do we have it without a glare? Let me go over this way. I'll just do, there we go. So and if you can zoom down to here, or go down to here, JC. So here is my scanning mat. And so I've got that octopus design here. So when we go to my design center, okay, I would scan this. Well, I've already scanned it, and I'm going to go ahead and bring it in from my memory right here. So it's scanned in that liner. Okay, so with this, I can take that liner, and it's hard to see there. Maybe you can even go a little bit closer. Good. And so I can take this, and I can choose my bucket, and let's fill in. Now, that's what I did with right here. Or not, again, my daughter did that, but I want you to see. That's the filling. But see how this is right here? It has some shading. Well, this is what's so cool. I'm going to take my little stylus here, and I can paint with it. Let's choose. And I can, as long as I choose a different color, I can change it. I can actually take a different color, and I want to paint with it. And I've got the paint. By the way, you can change the brushes on this. I choose that. Let's change the brush size and the type. So I can make it really small. And this is how my daughter did this here, is that she zoomed in and she went through and painted. Now, I'm just giving you an idea. And you can change the density and the angle. And that's how she got some of the different shading. But then also taking this and going to my outline. We can do the same thing with the outline. I want a singles run outline, and I can come in here. And so obviously we've got the tentacles. And so That's how she drew. So truly, and this, by the way, what I showed you in Altair 2, it does that too. I mean, I can do the same thing as what I just showed you. But is that cool? Okay, so that's what technology does. Let's go over the specials we have on this. All right, so what are the specials? The Capella, $79.99. I mean, that's worth it. I mean, you start a business with that. But we've got price drop down to $53.99. I mean, you have a machine out there that doesn't have this cylinder arm. This is your time to get a second one. Or let's say you don't have one. This is the time to get one with a cylinder arm. Interest-free payments, free shipping across the country, and coupon code Black Friday 10 saves another $300. That's never happened on this. But wait, there's more. Floriani Fusion thread, Floriani Fusion software, Floriani Rainbow software is included. We've got all kinds of tools, a $599 value included, free. While supplies last, we will run out of these. Don't wait. The Baby Lock Array, this is a powerful machine. It's my favorite, and I'm so excited. It's the lowest price ever in history offered online. $14,999 normally. Price drop, $99.99. Under $10,000 for that machine. That is huge. Interest-free payments. Now, that's a typo. It's not $2277.75. Divide that by I worked on it. So it's going to be posted correctly online. That is a typo. Got to laugh out there. Free shipping across the country on that. Black Friday 10 saves an additional $300 by using that coupon code. Or, by the way, all these specials are via phone as well as in the stores as well. But wait, there's more. I'm including the Floriani Fusion software, the Rainbow software, 63 spools of thread, 6 large polyester 5,000 meter spools of Floriani, more Madeira, more stabilizer. I mean, that's a lot of stuff. In fact, it's over almost $1,200 worth of bonus value at the lowest price ever. No one in the country has this price. We will run out quickly. So click on the link to order. You can call us at 1-800-865-9664 or email us at customerservice@moores-so.com. Now, the Brother PR1055X package, first of all, I want to say this is for local distribution. That means you have to come into our stores. We cannot ship this model. I know you're going to call me. I know you're going to email me, but I can't. And that's because of Brother Company. They don't allow it. So if you're local or you want to drive to us, we have a special package where it includes this deluxe stand, the jumbo cap frame and driver system, Floriani Fusion thread, Rainbow software, tools, the Easy Frame system. That's a 7-piece framing system, 2,500 exclusive designs. It's over a $6,000 value, including that in the package. And we've got an incredible buy on this here. We have discounts and trade allowance. We have interest-free financing. We have additional savings if you don't finance. But you want to give us a call at 1-800-865-9664. Call the store location or email us for questions at customerservice@moores-so.com.